Hi everybody, and it's Daniel with your news Cartridge for Thursday, September 10th, 2015. Before I begin, I need to make a correction. I said that Tearaway Unfolded would be coming out on November 20th. That was the actual release date for it for PS Vita back in 2013. It actually released for PS4 yesterday. Also to note, happy birthday to Sega Dreamcast. She turned 16 yesterday, at least the North American release, so happy birthday. Sweet 16. So our first news is that I have some bad news. Microsoft has announced that they will be closing down their indie games division. And as of September 9th, 2016, game developers can no longer publish games to the Xbox Live Marketplace or the XBLIG. The Xbox Live Creators Marketplace website will also be taken down, lasting until the end of 2017. This is really sad news because there are many great games that have come out of the Xbox Live Marketplace, including Brothers, as well as the best-selling game in PC history, Minecraft. Microsoft also says that you will still be able to download and play the games that you have bought off of the marketplace. Even after that it shuts down. It will be replaced by Microsoft's new ID at Xbox system, the main difference being that Xbox Live Marketplace allowed for self-publishing, so with a curator, not just any old junk can get up on the store. Looking at you, Valve. Alright, so Microsoft said that back in May, they will eventually be shutting the service down, but they also say that they will be taking the next 2 years to preserve all of the content that has been created, so nothing will be lost. Hopefully, ID at Xbox will live up to the same greatness that the Xbox Live Marketplace had. Now that that's over, I hope to cheer you up by bringing all of you Pokemon fans some absolutely wonderful news that I myself have even having some trouble getting over. Back in April of last year, Google had advertised this cell phone app called the Pokemon Challenge, where you would go around and into real world locations using GPS to collect Pokemon. Well, it was an April Fool's joke, and we all had a good laugh while some of our hearts broke. Well, get ready to glue your heart back together, because something like it is actually coming. Yes, Pokémon Go is a GPS-based Pokemon gathering and fighting game, all on your smartphone or tablet. You will travel out into the real world, which is really hard because there's no strategy guide for it, and the frame rate is absolutely horrible, to find Pokemon in real-world locations. But don't worry, there'll probably be a strategy guide for this. Launching with the game will be a watch-like device called the Pokémon Go Plus, which is a Bluetooth device that will alert you whenever you're near a Pokemon by vibrating. Dun, 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 dun. It is planned for a 2016 release, and I'm sorry I don't have a quarter for you yet. That's all I know is 2016, but it will be available on both Android and iPhone. This next story just doesn't add up to me, and you'll see where I'm going with this in a second. Dragon's Dogma Online is an MMORPG, at least as far as I could tell. Anyway, but it's made by Capcom. The numbers go like this. It was released on August 31st, and it claims that it has had 1 million downloads in about 10 days, today's episode. And that all seems pretty reasonable for a free-to-play game, 100,000 downloads roughly a day. However, this is where my math problem starts becoming a logic problem. They say that 370,000 characters have been created as of September 9th, which is yesterday, but that means that each character has roughly 2.5 downloads behind it, and it should be the other way around, if not much higher. Let me explain. If every person is only allowed one character, then that means that each person owns 2 computers, or just over 2 computers that they play this game on. And that's just silly, even for somebody like me. I only play on one machine. If you have 1 million downloads, I would expect, for some unknown reason, 1 million characters. Probably more, because people are gonna make more than one character. The game even has an optional subscription service, and Capcom is offering a $3 3-day free trial of this service to entice more people to come play, which again should be more characters created than the 1 million. It only seems to me that a third of the downloads have a character created behind them. Maybe there's more to this. Are they counting deleted characters? Are they counting inactive characters? I don't know how inactive this game could be. It's only 10 days old. There's something I feel like I might be missing to this. Or do you agree that this just doesn't add up? Leave your comment below. Finally today, for all you Kingdom Hearts fans, there's a rumor going around that Kingdom Hearts 2.9 will be coming to PS3, which was already previously known, but it will also be coming to PS4 as well. Because again, rumor has it that a developer who worked on the game had used this as a credential on LinkedIn. And I have seen this happen before. I saw it happen with Fallout 4, which all that pretty much came true. It happened with Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which at the time was called Assassin's Creed Victory, that it was leaked that the game would be taking place in London. That's true too. It happened with Watch Dogs 2, which we don't officially know about, but it's probably coming out next year, and they're probably going to say something about it later this year, if not they haven't already. I don't think I've heard anything though. But this happened again. So what do I expect to happen? I expect them not to say yes. I expect them not to say no. I expect them to do what has been done before and for nothing to be said. Because if they say either way, yes or no, it's going to kill hype. If they say yes, people are gonna want it now and it's not gonna come out. If they say no, people are gonna get disappointed and lose interest. So the best thing they can do is say nothing. If and when this is probably going to be confirmed, I will have more information for you. Finally, that brings us to tomorrow's game releases. For PC, we have Solar Shifter EX, Wonder Cat Adventures, and The Juicer, which is actually this week's The Fuck Game of the Week. This one's a turret shooter from 2012, and it looks like a mobile port, but I've never seen this one before. You sit in a cannon and shoot at humanoid ears of corn riding razor scooters, humanoid giant pears wearing belts, and parachuting mushrooms. No one stopped to ask if they should. All they were worried about was if they could. But I'm going to ask, the fuck? For Xbox One, we have Leo's Fortune. And for Nintendo Wii U, we have Super Mario Maker. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And how many barbarians does it take to screw in a light bulb? 4. 3 to determine what a light bulb is, and 1 to spend the skill point to actually get it done.